Hello everyone, and welcome to Sunless Skies. I'm G, and we all knew this was coming. After the amount that I enjoyed Sunless Sea, I couldn't possibly just not do Sunless Skies, and frankly, I am so excited for it. I'm so excited to see how they developed and where the lore goes, and what cool characterizations there are, and also, frankly, space trains. That is all you need to know. But for now, let us begin. Ooh, if you die, you can only continue with the new captain. If you die, you can reload or continue with the new captain. Merciful campaign, because once again, I do have a series to do here. So unfortunately, I do have to, actually make sure that there's content. Aiming assistance. What? What on earth? Interesting. So I have to aim. That's different. Let's go gentle, just sort of medium. Enemy projectile speed, default speed measured, stately. Once again, let's go medium. Supply consumption standard, thrifty, or provident. Once again, let's go with thrifty. Because while I'm not bad at games, I'm also not great at them. So let's sort of go for medium difficulty, normal-ish, and we'll go from there. And if everything gets shitty, then everything gets shitty. Experience gained from discovering landmarks is passed on to all your future captains. Nice! Yeah, it's very nice. Now, if you could load, that would be very cool. Okay, there we go. Log of Her Majesty's locomotive, the Orphean, March 14th, 1905. Our expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orphean is damaged and has grievous needs of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to the Reach, where I hope to make a port at New Winchester. May God be with us, for 1,000 deaths wait in the sky. Final entry of Captain Amelia Charity Whitlock, DCM, written shortly before her death. What? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is already like way more of an intro than the other one. Okay. Thrust, brake, turn left, and turn right. Cool. Let's R to dock. Okay. The Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. This is the transit relay to and from the Blue Kingdom, a distant region of heaven still ruled by a sun. You travel there. It is unwelcoming and uncanny. Thanks to the lack of traffic, many London officials consider this a cushy post. Those stationed here are in good favor with the department. Recall your recent arrival through the relay and the frantic flight that preceded it. Remain in the Reach. You turn your engine around. You have business here yet. I would like to figure out what the fuck is going on, yes? Narrow escape. The Orphean recently arrived through the relay in a state of distress, having had to flee the Blue Kingdom. Whatever it was the captain did there, it incensed the local authorities. They pursued you to the relay and tried to close it while you were mid-passage. You barely made it out. What's more, the attempt to close the relay has damaged it. No travel will be possible in either direction until it is repaired. Okay. This is the transit relay to and from the Blue Kingdom. Okay. You turn your engine around. You have business here yet. Put the edifice behind you and head back towards the knotted, overgrown tangles of the Reach. Occasionally stars peek through gaps in the celestial undergrowth. Oh, interesting. You have returned to the Reach. You can untame Sunless. Oh god, I can dodge? Good lord. Captain Whitlock is badly wounded. Okay, so this is a tutorial. First officer of the crew looked to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. You get the Orphean there safely. Toggle cruise control C. Okay. That didn't work at all. R to scavenge. Ooh. Much to the relief of your stokers, you find a barrel of fuel among the detritus. The Ozymandias. Wreck of the Ozymandias. The wreck hangs in the sky, packed with recent gunfire. Hawked with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass in the districts of the dead? Silence. Now is not the time. The gap between the two engines is wide, but the endless fathoms of heaven gape beneath it. Leading the way, you jump, your stomach lurches with the vertigo as stars blaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of your boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles with wind. Your party lamps spread buttery light over the narrow paneled passages. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. The bulkhead has been mangled inward by well-aimed barrage. Clear the obstruction away, lead your party on a more precarious path. Oh, I see. The iron give you... okay. So, clear it away or lead your party on a more precarious path. I feel like the worst case scenario with clearing the construction away is I might lose one guy. Leading the party on a more precarious path definitely feels like I could lose everybody, including myself. Failure! As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer beneath the tangle of plating and pipework. The captain was first on the scene. You were second. Together you pried the wreckage upwards enough for you to crawl beneath it, while the captain braced the bar from her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields suddenly. The crewman cries out as his jagged edge bites him. You order him taken back to the Orpheum while the rest of you press on. The way is clear. You have reached Ozymandias' hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the detritus, you can find parts to repair the Orpheum and restock your stores. Conduct a thorough search. Your companions work quickly. The Ozymandias' hull has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised its integrity. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheum. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. Oh-ho! Cries one of your party, prying the lid off a long crate. It holds a cannon still nestled in straw. Another crewman pulls a battered birdcage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furry opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. 4 supplies, 15 hull. Nice. The Ozymandias emits a long, juddering creak. Your boarding party exchanges nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment. A gun that could be mounted on your locomotive and an educated bat. Mount the Jerusalem cannon on the Orpheum. Her own weapons were damaged during your fight from the Blue Kingdom. It leaves you vulnerable. You can claim both this and the bat. Liberate a diffident bat and employ it as a scout. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts like bats to locate things of interest, ports, resources, wrecks like this one to scavenge. Let's claim both. The Cotterell and Hathersage Jerusalem fire single shells to a good range, more or less accurately. You order 2 of your party to get it back to your vessel and visit it immediately. The Ozymandias groans again. The structure shudders spasmodically. And get it back. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. The Ozymandias emits a long juddering creak. Okay. Press on to the engine room or return to the Orpheum. I think I need more fuel. I've only got 2, and if I know anything about this, it's that you need fuel. Press on to the engine room. The wreck of the Ozymandias screeches as its metal buckles and tears. You press on through the shuddering corridor, searching frantically from the engine room. Send a smaller party ahead to retrieve fuel. Or go yourself and get a hasty search. Where are my stats? To view facets. Okay. Oh boy. Hearts or mirrors? Doesn't really matter, except one of them is more likely to kill me, so send a smaller party. Ugh. No one is keen to go on alone. In the end, you have to rely on drawing lots. The 2 members of the party with the shortest straws pale and make their cautious way towards the engine room. The rest of you return to the Orpheum and await their return. And wait, and wait. Too late. With a dying groan, the Ozymandias buckles and splits in half. The 2 ends spiraling in different directions into the sky. The 2 crew that were still aboard are lost. Solemnly, you stoke your engines and steam away, restocked and rearmed, but fewer. God damn it. Okay, well that sucked. Press F to send out your scout. Oh my god, does it? Oh my god, it does. Summoned by Captain Whitlock, the walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. Inquire after the captain's injuries. The locomotive's doctor attends her. His lips are tight. Approach the bedside. The captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. I feel like whatever she says is going to be more important than her injuries. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The orphan will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. But promise. She breaks off to scream a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she's weaker. Her request little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. Promise her you will obey her last command. Whatever it is, you'll see her done. Make no promise. Tell her to rest. Pull away. What if her condition is contagious? Demand to know why she took the Orphean to the Blue Kingdom. Interesting. I think she's dead. But I'll promise her that I'll obey her last command. She sinks back, relieved. Oh, in my will, she gasps. You better. She breaks off as the sigils burned into her bones flare, glowing cherry red through her flesh and skin. Better captain than I. The effort exhausts her. She sinks into the scorched pillows and a twisting, frantic fever. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios. Oh, take your leave. You have an engine to command. You have the captain the scorched stink of his air behind and return to the bridge. The Winchester's further than you'd like, and the captain hasn't long left. Scouts! Ooh. Advice. Where the fuck is my chart? Interesting. I see. Ow. Okay, I definitely need to get used to, fucking dodging. Damn it. Shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is way harder than Sunless Sea. Okay. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so much more. Shit. R to loot. Yeah. You prepare to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Marauders pillage homesteads and hunt travelers all across the reach. They often carry stolen valuables. Yes. Oh, wait. Yeah. Strip it for repairs. I've gained 5 hull. Yay. Yes! Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Where are the remains? I have 35 sovereigns. Nice. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Best available. A narrow escape. Okay. Whoops. I think I'm going this way. This feels right. Gabriel's archive. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Why we freezy. Okay. Hold, journal, officers. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I don't know! Deliver an encouraging speech. I need a moment of inspiration. Okay, fuck. You unlock this with 7 hull. You need 4. Oh, God. I'll issue extra rations. Yeah, okay. Where's my chart? Oh, my scout has discovered something up there. Okay. Oh my god. Already, shit is just so fucking rough. Just casually playing on the edge of my things. Fucking... combat is so much more of a thing in this than I remembered it being. Okay, where's the thing? Oh my god. Is this... what is this? Arderdock! New Winchester! Fuck! You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolvesy Station. It is clogged with other engines. Scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way. Weathered explorers gleaming with frost. Sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the sidings than a brusque station master bustles over. Your quest to come aboard.
I must speak with your captain,
He insists, branching a ledger.
the usual formalities.
Look to the Orphean's doctor. Disappeared over your shoulder. His face is solemn. His head is in his hands. He lowers his eyes. The passing. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orphean itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately, Captain Whitlock has just passed.
Ah,
He says neutrally.
sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad.
He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing.
Alas, even amidst tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority require answers from the first officer.
He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen.
It'll be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin?
Yes! Begin. Alright, create your captain. Today, London lies between the stars. Her new empire unfolds across the heavens. But 10 years ago, before the Northern Gate was opened, before the renewed Empress led her people into the skies, they lay in a vast cavern far beneath the earth, deep, dark, marvelous. Who were you then? A street urchin? A soldier? A poet? Or an academic? You know what? Iron, definitely... oh, wait, we got more. A priest. A Zailor. A ministry auditor. A revolutionary. I was a Zailor! Abso-fucking-lutely I was a Zailor. You were a Z captain. You remember bats winging across the still black sea, the distant lights of London calling you home. Salty prayers offered to heedless gods. It was a hard life, and often a short one, but you made your mark. What were you known for? You smuggled, you explored, you bought, and you sold. You explored. Abso-fucking-lutely. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Wealth, fame, or the truth? Okay, wealth. You, to win, gather a substantial retirement fund, acquire lodgings at a hub port, and retire. Fame, gather stories of your exploits and write about them in New Winchester. The truth. Ooh. It is a demanding ambition best played by a lineage that has already completed wealth or fame. Oh. I don't really want wealth or fame, though. I want the truth. Alrighty. I'll be back once I figured this out. 1 second. Alrighty, I have chosen. We are Madame Astra. Okay. We have our origin, our affiliation, our ambition, which I might regret, but fuck it. And our name and appearance. The readings of the will. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis train bound for the serene mausoleum. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. A methodical notary is reading the will. The captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. Listen to the end. You're a little short-handed when you have fewer crew than your locomotive's minimum safe manning number. Things will begin to go wrong. Okay. Listen to the end. Captain's relatives, from whom she was mostly estranged, are clearly wondering why you are here. True to her word. In a final codicil, the notary announces, Captain Whitlock confirmed that position of the Orphean was to pass to its first officer. He peers at you with dry grey eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the Orpheon's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that, at a time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London. He hands you an address card and deposit it there. You are not to look inside. He gave no explanation. And that's it. You're captain now. The Orpheon is yours. Interesting. Huh. Wolvesy Station. Okay. Provisioning. It may be prudent to buy more supplies. Absolutely. When you're... Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. So, already I've got something from the previous captain and also something that I want to be doing. What is all this shit? Okay, journal, officers, chart, options. Alright. Wow. I have basically nothing. Good lord. Alright, explore the city. Recruit the incautious driver. An opportunity, the fastidious inspector. Okay, first of all, let's explore. Smoggy clanging, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the reach. An ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel. Spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam. Locomotives chug into sidings for repair or flare across the sky and away into the high wilderness. An opportunity to learn about trading. Visit the Promise of Days. Inquire about the Winchester War. Let's start by learning about trading. Yes. Successful skyfarers find their expeditions by dabbling in trade. Inquire whether there are any good trading opportunities available. On the pedal trail, a porter of the station advises you to visit the nearby pub, the Promise of Days, and talk to the season's captain there. And keep their ears to the ground, they'll know about an opportunity or two. Okay. Visit the Promise of Days. Old pistons gleam on the walls, the shelves are crowded with mementos from across the sky. The clientele raise their voices to be heard above the comforting clamor of the adjacent engine yards. Introduce yourself to the seasoned captains. Ooh. Okay, ask them how to make your fortune through trade. I have to acquaint myself first. Okay. Instructions. Four are gathered at their usual table. The masked citizen, a libertine, polymath, and pioneer of the neo-nocturnal artistic school. The bedeviled didact, a scholar haunted by his discoveries. The plucky baroness, explorer, collector, philatelist, and Spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. Of course, everything out here is jolly dangerous, says the baroness. You risk the sky, so news of distant ports is valuable. Like to port reports from the places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hollow Company House. The more you turn in at once, the more they'll pay. Look for all their opportunities on the way, advises the masked citizen. Passengers who want transport, rich men in need of bloody work, etc. Ask them how to make your fortune through trade. Between them, they've carried Neverantine gemstones from Eleutheria, souls to the Blue Kingdom, and raw hours to London. Have the tips. The didact says, fiddling with his innumerable talismans. An essential topic. Meg slides you a stool, and the captains shuffle around to make room. The masked citizen buys you a drink of their own invention. It is violet and foggy. The plucky baroness gives you a brisk, encouraging grin. Ask away. Ask about the markets. Ask about prospects. I feel like I know how to do markets, but at the same time, I'll just make sure. You can sell, big, anything. Okay. If you want to buy, live, travel to more distant ports. Okay. The money in buying at market prices and selling them, though. You'll want to look for bargains. Okay, ask about prospects. Okay, I'm not going to read through all of this because this is basically tutorials. Accept prospects in the bazaars at major ports. You can accept up to 4 at once. You may review and abandon them in the locomotive screen. Oh, I can't have more than one mission? Sorry, more than 4 missions? Ask them if they know about a good prospect available. In point of fact, I do, said the masked citizen, tapping an elegant finger on their elegant glass. The host at Magdalene's needs an urgent delivery of seeds, paying a pretty penny, too. If I were you, I'd get the bazaar straight away, put my mark against it. Meg grunts. Broker in Port Avon is selling cheap seeds. Chirpy chap. God knows why. His face looks like it's been pushed through a mangle. An opportunity. Port Avon lies to the east of New Winchester, and Magdalene's lies to the west of New Winchester. Accept this prospect from the bazaar if you haven't already, then buy seeds from the bazaar in Port Avon and sell them at Magdalene's. Okay. This is a lot. Ask about bargains. Ask how to expend the prospects and bargains. Ooh. Okay. Ask how to expand things. As your cabin increases, your level, your affiliations increase, academic bohemia, establishment, and villainy, you'll unlock new, more rewarding bargains and prospects. This is a lot. Subject. Bid them goodbye. For the business. Okay. Recruit the incautious driver. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. The driver indicates a crashed engine, still smoking. Like that, without the screaming. What harm can it do? Okay. Yes. Officers and mascots. In addition to your ordinary crew, you now have an officer or perhaps a mascot. Officers must be appointed before you can benefit from their skills, abilities, or animal charisma. The first officer you recruit for each role will automatically be appointed. To change officers, open the officers panel while in port. Cool. Brave or fearless. Driver boards, eager to get started. I recently parted ways with the Windward Company, they explain. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad, they disagreed. Oh well, live and learn. Opportunity, the fastidious inspector. Excuse me, Captain. A woman pushes through the crowds towards you. She is short and square-shouldered, in a neat black suit and polished shoes. She shows you the case of her pocket watch. It is embossed with the crown and hourglass of London's horological office, the body responsible for ensuring time is consistent across the empire. I'm hoping to book a passage for Port Prosper, she says, slipping the watch away. I can, of course, pay. Pay sounds promising. Thank you. The locomotive I was on broke down following a boiler rupture. Chief's engineer fault, I suppose. Gentleman fonder of brandy than of diligence. Here, an initial sum to seal our bargain. Prosper lies to the northwest of New Winchester. Note that there is such thing as north, south, east, or indeed west out here. There is such a thing? Okay. Not that there is. Instead, London cartographers picked 4 of the brighter, more reliable stars visible from the Empress's new palace and named them north, east, south, and west. Londoners value familiarity. Familiarity. Oh my god. Ambition, an old friend. Following your return to New Winchester, you are eager to meet up with an old friend. An earnest mariner, you and she served aboard the Pimpernel, sailing the dark Untersee from Port Carnelian to Wither, from the Iron Republic to Venderbite. Love it. The two of you served under several captains before saving enough to seek captaincies of your own. You kept in touch, leaving messages for one another in twinkling ports scattered across the sea, and meeting occasionally in London to share stories of narrow escapes. The sky was a new sea to her. When she arrived in the heavens, she immediately bought a locomotive and set out again. She's captain of the Azazel, and associates with a group of seasoned captains who gather at the Promise of Days here in New Winchester. Perhaps you can find her there. Okay. Investigate the black box. Captain Whitlock left it to you in the hold of the Orpheon. Her will described it only as a black box, a description you consider to be an unhelpful understatement. It is a casket of black basalt, longer than you are tall, unadorned with a single small recess that contains a keyhole. The thing must weigh most of a ton. It stands upright in the corner of the hold where the crew have pushed it out of the way. Good lord, I can't speak. Consider what to do with it. Try to remember when Captain Whitlock acquired the box. Examine the box. Sell it as a curiosity. Consult with an academic. Jesus fucking Christ, that's a lot. It has the dimensions of a sarcophagus plundered from the tomb of some forgotten prince of Egypt. There are no carvings or inscriptions on it. The join where the lid meets the body is too thin to admit even a knife blade. There are no holes by which light or air might find their way in. It is impossible to see inside without opening it. Even the keyhole has been engineered in such a way as to prevent peeking. The recess with the keyhole, though, as far as you can determine that, is a more recent addition to the box. The stone has been drilled and chiseled away to create space for modern metal lock. Interesting. Try to remember when she got it. It was subject of speculation among the crew. Captain Whitlock had it brought on board just before your ill-fated expedition to the Blue Kingdom. It was empty then. You know because you saw the lid and the box carried on board separately and assembled in the hold. It's not empty now. It is sealed and even heavier than before. But you left for the Blue Kingdom shortly after the box was delivered and made no stops on the way. But whatever is inside the box now, Captain Whitlock found in the Blue Kingdom. Consider what to do next. Last request of Captain Amelia Whitlock was for the box to be transported to a specific address in London. Alternatively, you could perhaps find someone willing to purchase it as a curiosity, and if you knew what was inside, you might be able to command a higher price. Huh. Okay. Well. Interesting. Yeah, let's prepare your locomotive. fully repair your hull. What's my hull at? Ooh, 7 out of 30. Oh god. Repair 10 hull for 30 sovereigns. I really need a full repair. Oh god. Okay. Only have 96 sovereigns left. Okay, we're donezo. Hire on crew. Okay. Your voyages have grown perilous of late. Numbers and morale are lower than they were. Today, New Winchester is abuzz with rumor. A famous tackety captain has turned tail and fled back to London. Promised a generous pension and a full pardon in exchange for selling secrets. His crew are at a loose end and under a cloud of suspicion. Will they ever find work again? Yes, no one else will have them. For the cost of the round and the promise of days, they're yours. I need 10. Perfect. Initially, the crew members are suspicious. They think that you might be a journalist for the Gazette. Still, they're happy to drink on your coin, and as the night progresses, their reserve vanishes. When they arrive at your engine the next day to sign their papers, they come with headaches and nausea and the last of their things. They go to their berths, ready to make for the stars again. Alrighty. I have a friend at the Promise of Days. I forgot about the Winchester War. Inquire after the earnest mariner. Ooh, where is your old friend? You know she's one of their coterie, but where is she? Ah, she speaks of you often, the plucky Baroness says. I'm afraid you've missed her, but we've all been missing her recently. Busy girl, but she's doing important work in London. The bedeviled didact frowns darkly and fingers one of his amulets. We've been assisting in our own small ways, but, well, she'll want to explain herself. She left a letter for you. Meg pulls a crumpled envelope from the pocket of her patched coat. I'd open it somewhere private, or someone. She glares at the masked citizen. We'll try to read over your shoulder. The masked citizen nods unapologetically. It's true. I'm a disgrace. I love that. That's wonderful honesty. Read the letter elsewhere in New Winchester. Ambition, the truth. Oh, that's exciting. Ba-dum-bum. Go elsewhere. Onwards. Explore the city. Inquire about the Winchester War. Slow-burning war for the Reach forms the backdrop to daily life in New Winchester. Citizens wishing to keep up with the developments in the war turn to the New Gazette. It is famously the only newspaper worth reading in New Winchester, as well as the only paper that hasn't bankrupted itself. Its quality speaks for itself. Interesting. Here you can read about the progress of the war, check your reputation with the factions, and who currently controls the Reach. Read about the current political situation in the New Gazette. This is the lore episode, a careful analysis of the balance of power in the Reach. The lay of the land. The Assembly runs New Winchester from Victory Hall and seeks to strengthen its hand in the Reach. London's proxy, the Windward Company, however, maintain a considerable presence in the Reach. Although New Winchester is still neutral ground, tensions are mounting within and without the port. Okay, search the New Gazette for your name. Your name does not appear in any of the tackety focused reporting on the war. Apparently you are not considered worthy of comment. There's no mention of you among the stories of the Stovepipes' recent fortunes. You are not of interest to them. Wow. Love you too. Ambition, the encoded letter. Privately, you can examine the letter. The earnest Marine's handwriting, never neat, is clearly hurried. There are several unfinished trains of thought, angrily struck through. She writes coyly of having embarked on a journey of the most fundamental discovery, and of having uncovered celestial secrets. She says she wants to discuss her progress with you, but does not say where or when. The envelope also contains a collection of unfinished crosswords cut from the newspapers. Code her hidden message. Ooh. I need 2 savage secrets. Interesting. Well. Wolvesy Station. Can I go elsewhere? No. Shops. The Bazaar! Locomotive captains gather at the Bazaar to trade goods and information. Here you can acquire prospects, opportunities to sell a good at a distant port for an excellent price. If a prospect, claim it, source the goods, and deliver them. What do I have for my prospects? Journal, yes. Okay, provisioning, crew, yes, okay. Ambition, the truth. Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay. Studious Inspector. Okay, so these are my missions. Profile. Astra. Affiliations. One with Academe, and one with Establishment. Events. Dominating the Reach. Strength of the Sun. Some say that the Clockwork Sun was brighter once, but they say it quietly and lie about it afterwards. Stovepipes. Tech. No, what the fuck is going on? Your soul. Fermented? Why is it fermented? Why is it stained? Oh. Oof. And may hold. Ooh, interesting. Fuel, supplies, okay. Hold possessions. I have a passenger, an opening narrative. Ah. And your train. Minimum safe manning number is 6. Nito Burrito officers. I have a Chief NG. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. And those are settings and tutorial. Cool. Seeds for Magdalene's. Magdalene's provides comfort and sympathy to the weary Skyfarer. Its host will tell you any lie you need to hear. Some of those lies require flowers. The Amendable host wants up to 3 sacks of verdant seeds and will pay 80 sovereigns for each. Magdalene's lies to the west of New Winchester. Claimed. Excellent. The Admiral's China. Crockery for Port Avon. London's erratic admiral is a tactical genius, but perilously fragile. Unless his daily routine adheres to exact specifications, his inspiration abandons him, and the loss of his tea set in a recent engagement has rendered him entirely ineffective. His Batman, currently recuperating at Port Avon, seeks an exact replacement. He'll pay 110s for each of up to 5 crates of nostalgic crockery. Port Avon lies to the east of New Winchester. I don't understand, but okay. Huh. Cool. Abraham's Engineering. This is for later when I have more dollars. Victoria Market. Gonna need that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit's expensive. Wolves the Engine Yard. Okay. Oh. Beck. Wait. A trading opportunity. So wait. Fuck. Where is it? Where's my prospects? Shit. So do I just have those now? Possessions. Seed for Magdalene's. Deliver 3 more. Oh. I see. Okay. Magdalene's. Okay. 5 crates of nostalgic crockery. Bizarre. Okay. So, I assume that it would all be somewhere around here. Victoria Market. Yeah, fuel supplies. Oh. Oh. I see. I am a fuel. Selling. Yeah, okay. Wait. I have a bank? Okay, so... yeah, I only have 2 and 3. But these guys have way more. Crate of nostalgic crockery. Sack of verdant seeds. I feel like sack of verdant seeds is probably... oh boy, but at the same time I need... dollars. Shit. Wait, what? Do I not have space for more than that? What the fuck? Oh, I'm very confused. Oh, I understand now. Wait, so I've only got 12 hold space. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, so... and how the fuck do I get things? Man, I have no idea. Okay, well, first things first. Shit. 4 and 4. It's not great, but it's what I can afford right now. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, so I need to go west. Find... What the fuck is it called? Shit. Where is it? Magdalene. I need to find Magdalene. Okay. Okay, and the chart... Okay. Magdalene's somewhere. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. I definitely can't afford to send out the bat. So already I feel the stress of, like, early days Sunless Sea. Because boy fucking howdy, is this just throwing me right into the deep end. Past and deeds, even internet. Okay, well, captain level. Okay. Take a facet. Okay, what did the winds of fate hold in store? You came that close that day to death, it left its mark. What? Scarred. What? Worst things happen to Z. The Z does not forgive. It did not forgive you. Okay. Wait. So, these are all things I can choose. Okay. What the fuck? There's so much. There's just so much. +5 iron, +3 mirrors, or +5 iron, +3 hearts. +5 hearts, mirrors, and 4 otherworldly artifact. Okay. 5 hearts veil. Okay. Interesting. I think I want iron and hearts mostly. 5 hearts, 3 iron, and a moment of inspiration sounds good. 5 iron. Like, the fact that this one has stuff attached to it makes me feel like this one is actually better. So yeah, let's do Scarred. Oh, you came that close to that day to death. It left its mark. What was it that nearly killed you? An attempt on your life. There's a bullet scar beside your heart. You have learned since to be more judicious in your choice of friends. An engine accident. A breached pipe, a jet of scalding steam. You spent a week on the brink, trapped in boiling dreams. The scars are still livid on your skin. Interesting. Okay, so this is... Oh, that's actually so cool. You're building your history. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, that's super cool. Okay. Young's found. Okay, where the fuck am I? Okay, there's something up here. What this? Something gas? No? Something to crave? It doesn't say what it is. It's just a question mark. Well, I'm heading towards it. Okay, I have used up supplies. Hodge's Crucible. I see light. Light's generally a good thing. Am I at it? Something that glisters. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, let's send out the bat again, I guess. Okay. Where's the bat want me to go? What this? Your scout has discovered something. A platform. Okay, we'll go there. We'll just go the long way. Do. I see. This is my XP meter over here. Alright, what are you? What the fuck? Where's the... Oh, God. Oh, it's way over on the other side. Okay. So I haven't passed it. Hello. Who might you be? Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. Victory Hall. Oh, Victory Hall is where port reports go. The Assembly, a coalition of independent-minded settlers colloquially called Tackities, gather and argue here. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards and win the Tackities' favor. Visit Victory Hall. Take a look around. That's it. Raised in the wake of the blockade of New Winchester, this magnificence of glass and steel houses the Colonial Assembly. Here, representatives of the independent parts of the Reach gather and quarrel. The music of democracy. Today, the chambers of Victory Hall echo with shouting. The Assembly is in session, and outraged roars descend from the boardroom to the palatial lobby. A discreet functionary escorts you from the premises before you hear anything too juicy. You're a captain, aren't you? She inquires, once you're safely outside. If you want to be of service, bring us news from other ports. The Windward Company have spies everywhere, and we need recent, accurate information of our own. Interesting. That's it, I guess. Okay, let's send the bat out. Ooh. Got another port. Righty-o. Company House, local headquarters of the Windward Company. London's proxy in the Reach. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards and win the company's favor. Ah. I see. Following the uprising, the fortunes of the Windward Company fell in New Winchester. Now their modest offices occupy an ex-tinning factory in the murky recesses of town. It continues to smell faintly of beans. The offices are cramped, typewriters ring, assistants scurry between desks, beleaguered managers struggle to make themselves heard over the hubbub. Eventually a harried assistant makes you a cup of tea. I'm afraid everyone's busy today, but if you want to make yourself useful, we always need up-to-date reports on every port reports. Go. Alrighty. Bat, what the fuck did you find for me? Shit all. Okay. So we're gonna turn around. And we're gonna go down this way. Zoomies. Let's try to head west and try to get on with my plot. Oh my god, wow. It's already been almost an hour. Jesus Christ. This is gun? Yeah, that's gun. Okay. He's a gun. So exploring places lets me level up. That's nice. Wait, what's dead? Terror 8. Oh, fuck, I forgot terror was a thing. Is terror... Oh, it does increase as you're just out. Love that for me. Pew. A stopped clock. The fastidious inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I notice your ship's clock has stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it. He has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Sure. Yeah. Permit it. You prefer things to be right more than twice a day. She seems nice. An opportunity for conversation. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back off the clock and spread tiny cogs across the gallery table. Obscure horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. Interesting. Okay, well, I think that this is a pretty good place to cut it. In the next episode, I guess we will continue trying to find Magdalene and keep talking to the inspector. But for now, thank you all so much for following my playthrough of Sunless Skies, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!